Hello, here's Second Try with Wolf, core life humans riffing on IT and IT security. Today looking at best practices for daily security operations in preparation for an audit. I love audits. When I used to have to answer for SOX audits, I remember it'd be like, my team looks at these logs every single day. And they go, great, here's a random day. And they'd be like, here's my... Oh, can you give me another day? And a few cycles of that, and the auditor would start to go, do you really look at it every day? Do you really? And if any of my former team is watching this, no, you really didn't. And it created all sorts of problems. So, tip for you, there's some best practices which I'm about to lay out for setting up security operations, your daily checks, your logs, for success for audits. This includes things like automating it, having a checklist, having someone dedicated, those sort of things, right? And that dedication is important. So many organizations have this concept of, plan and build and the run group. And if you're building new stuff, it's fun. It's so much fun. And if you're building new stuff, you're focused on the new stuff, the exciting stuff. Same things with putting out tickets, right? If you're responsible for answering tickets and you're in that operations role and you're got to the phone, you may not think about daily activities that you need to perform every single day because it's not the priority, right? It's not the urgent, loud voice yelling, hey, can you fix this? Or it's not the exciting thing going, oh, can I learn the new shiny tools, right? So those things can take you off. So best practice number one, have someone dedicated to it. Specifically, someone who enjoys routine, enjoys, has that compliance mindset. And I don't necessarily mean like compliance audit, but I mean like the compliance in terms of desk, has that ability to do the routine. So have someone dedicated to that, if at all possible. Not the same person who's doing building new stuff, and not the same person who's on call doing tickets. Number two, give that person a checklist. If you read the book Checklist Manifesto, you know it's a fantastic way to make sure the right people do the right thing at the right time, and in the right order. So easy to forget things. And furthermore, it really helps with the audit because you can say, the auditor goes, what did they do? And you go, here's our checklist. Now maybe the auditor may say, add something to the checklist. Maybe the auditor may say, you need to be a little more clear in your checklist. That's fine. But you can never go wrong with a really good checklist and someone dedicated to do it. And number three, automate it. Automate it. One of my favorite ways to do these sort of things is tickets. Have a ticket system. Generate a ticket every day. Have that ticket include a checklist. Have that ticket to go someone who's dedicated to it. And then relax. Because worst case scenario, next year they go, here's a random date. You're like, here's a ticket for that. And they'll go, it was done a couple days later. Well, we look back in the logs. Or they'll go, well, what'd you do? Here's a checklist. So you should modify the checklist. That's fine. I'd rather modify the checklist or deem me something small, like being a day late, then go, we have got no evidence for that. So there you have it. What best practices do you have for setting up these daily checks? Things like looking for failed logins, modified files, unknown malware, suspicious activity, all the normal daily things that you need to check? Hit me up in comments or social media. Cheers.